Hey, it's Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to let people know I look like I just walked out of a cave, and I have. This thing's killing me. The position management's a killer. It's killing me, man. This is taking a lot of long hours, a lot longer than anticipated. I'm making a lot of good progress, but there's a lot still to be done. So what I did was, for my quantlabs.net premium members, I've put together a 40-minute video on showing them where I'm at, giving them the current walkthrough, which I thought would be fairly straightforward, but when I look at it, it's fairly complex, like pretty complex. You got a database, you got a proposed model, trading model that will work in conjunction with that database for the real-time positions. And then there's a position management application which will manage all the open positions with all the models. On top of that, position management program has to talk to TWS from Interactive Brokers so it can execute all the trades. Now it gets kind of weird where, what happens if you have a model spit out three positions or enters in the market for three different positions? You got to track all that, and it's really hairy. As you can see, I'm a mess. I feel like a mess, and I'm still not done. So as I said, I put a 40-minute video together for people. Capiche? I just want to show them the complexity of this. And as I said, we're not done. That leads me to another point. So, because of it's complex, for anybody to write their own trading system and be able to manage their own positions, they'll quickly realize the limitations that they have. If it's a retail system that they buy, or some open source trading platform, which they'll spend more time trying to reverse engineer it than anything else. Hey, I tried. Or you can spend $6,000 to $9,000 on another trading platform that nobody can afford, unless of course you're trading multi-million-dollar organization. So where does that leave me? Well, I'm starting to realize the value of this trading platform, and it's valuable, honestly. If I get, I'm pretty sure I'll get this working. But on top of that, with the visualization, it's going to have a high-speed internal database, and it's built on SQL Server. I've been checking around with Oracle versus the SQL Server bid against a NoSQL with a MongoDB. Hey, Mongo works. Mongo's fast. All of them are fast. The problem with them is that you gotta write all the household management that comes with it. That's a bloody nightmare. That's why I'm using SQL Server, to alleviate myself from all that. It might not be the smartest way, but it's going to be the easiest way and the fastest way and the quickest way to get to market. And then we haven't even talked about complex event processing on top of it. Thankfully, I've spent a week on SQL Server and learning about something called Stream Insights. It works. It's easy to play with. On top of, you got to worry about triggering events between a database and a C# application or any .NET application. That's been figured out too. Now, where it gets really exciting, because we're currently on SQL Server 2012. We know the CEP part works, complex events processing works. Now, this is where it gets kind of exciting. I can't remember the name of the project, called Hackathon or something like that. It's an internal database for SQL Server 2014. I put up a posting on it earlier this week where you can run over 250,000 transactions per second. You heard that right, 250,000 transactions per second. The fastest I could find, now I could be wrong, is Oracle can do 60,000. Now I'm sure they'll bring out some major release that'll keep up to date with it. But Mongo and a few other ones can do 200,000 transactions per second, which is pretty good for an open source platform. But again, good luck with the housekeeping. Yeah. So you understand where I'm coming from. If I was to go that open source, no SQL route, I wouldn't be seen for days and weeks, and neither would my grandkids. It'd take me forever to do that. So that's why I'm using SQL Server. Okay, so it brings me back to the value of this whole platform. This thing's worth a hell of a lot of money. Hell yeah. So what does that mean? You got to get in on this action, man, fast, because I'm going to have two things happening. This platform will not last for very long because I'm going to take away all public access from it forever. Forever. Second, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a live webinar web series intensive on the whole platform. But I'm only going to do this once. I don't have the time to do two things. I don't have time to support whoever wants to buy it, and B, it's educational purposes only. I need to start working on trading strategies. I got a whole slew of people that want me to do that too, and I do too. Whew! So you can see where we're at. So yeah, get in on it because it's not going to last forever. I don't need the world to know about this platform. It's too valuable, yeah. And I'm putting a lot of work into it. A lot of work. Just want to let you know what to do. And there's a subscription form and a magic button when you get there. Whatever. I'm not going to get into it. Later.